Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to use the TrustedTime API to get accurate date and time in native Android application with Kotlin. So why to use the TrustedTime API? So suppose even if the user changes the device date and time manually by going to their settings app, we still get the we still get the accurate date and time with the help of TrustedTime API. And behind the scene, TrustedTime API uses Google server. Even though it uses Google server, we don't require an active internet connection just to get the date and time. But there is just one caveat: if the user reboots their device, they should have at least connected to internet once before using our app. So that's the only caveat. So we don't have to call our own servers just to get the date and times. That's the advantage of this. So let's see how to use this. So here I have one basic application, just a simple button, and if I click on the get date, here you can see I'm able to get the date. So it is 16th Feb and the time is 10:10 a.m. Okay, now what I will do is I'll purposefully I'll change the date and time by going to the settings app. I'm just mirroring my device, so the output might be little laggy, just bear with me over here. I'm just changing the date and time. Okay, so I'll just disable this and I'll change it to maybe 2nd of Feb. Okay, and I'll change the time to maybe 9:10. Okay, then I'll again go back to my app. Here is my app, and I will again click on get date, and here you can see I'm still able to get the accurate date, which is 16th Feb 10:10. So that's the advantage of this. Let's see how to do this so let's see the code actually. If you want to I'm not using any dependency injection, but if you're curious in how to use dependency injection for this, you can just go to this particular URL over here which I have given you, and they have given you an example of how to use this with Dagger Hilt as well, but I don't want to go into that. I want to keep this tutorial extremely simple. I'm using XML activity layout, but if you want you can use Jetpack Compose as well. There is no big UI code involved. It's mostly business logic. So once you create a project, all you need to do is you have to go to build.gradle.kts and you have to add this particular dependency. This is very important. Now I am not using this library catalog. If you want you can use it as well, it's up to you. But important thing is you have to use at least 16.0.1 version of this library or higher version. Then only this will work, otherwise it will not work. So once you add this particular bit of code, just click on the sync now, which is available, and it will download the dependency for you. Inside my activity underscore main, I have just taken one button, that's it, just to get the date, and one text view to display the date. So nothing much over here as well. And next, coming back to our main activity, firstly these are all the imports. There are some dead imports as well which I can remove. Okay, so these are all the imports. You can just copy paste this imports. Then I have created one class called TrustedTime Client Accessor, which takes a context. Then here it has a method called create client, which returns a task of TrustedTime client, and here we just return a TrustedTime.create client and pass the context to it. Then the next thing which we do here, we create a main activity, and here we create an app compat activity as well. Then here we just create a TrustedTime client accessor. Here is our TrustedTime client. Then here we created a text view as well. Then here we initialize our text view. This is the ID which I gave it inside our XML layout. Then here we initialize our TrustedTime client accessor by passing the context. Then we create a client out of it, add a complete listener, and if it is successful, then we just assign it to a TrustedTime client variable. In case of exception, I'm just displaying a toast message, but here maybe you can use the system.currentTime millis, but again this might give you the wrong date if the user has decided to change the date of his or her device. So be careful with that as well. But yeah, you can do that over here, or maybe you can call your own server APIs. But typically like if you have millions of users, calling your own server just to get date and time might become costly for you. If you have few users, that's fine, but why to just make unnecessary API calls? Because this trusted time API works without internet as well, as long as the user has connected to the internet at least once they have restarted their device, which I think will be 99% in most of the cases. Then here we just have a button, and on click of it we just do trusted time client dot compute current unique epoch millis. If in some cases if this is null, then we fall back to system dot current time millis, or maybe you can call your own server to get the date time API. Then here we just convert it to a date, then we convert it to simple date format. You can change this format to whatever you feel like, and then I'm just displaying it inside our text view. So yeah, that's how simple it is. This is how you can use the trusted time API inside your application, native Android application. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.